What's going on, people? Yeah. Another video. I know these videos are coming. I know these videos are coming thick and fast because obviously there's no obviously this because it's this stupid international bollocks break. Yeah, that the Chelsea players keep getting bloody injured. Don't know what the hell, man. Every time it's international break, our players keep getting injured, and like I just said, it's key players getting injured. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, it's pissing me off. Yeah, I'm fucking out because of this international bollocks. Yeah. Fucking, I was gonna watch Corey because I was gonna watch Corey, but guess what's not on because they got to put on boring England, full of shit England. So I'm saying, so this international break pisses me off. So I'm saying, so next week we'll be back to normal. Yeah, that's why I'll be doing Chelsea content in here, doing like other different content. So yeah. But this content is the best overseas players to ever play in Premier League. Innit? Yes, yeah. I'm starting for keepers. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, Petr Cech, obviously because he won everything with Chelsea and he won the best keeper in Premier League history. Yeah, Peter Schmeichel, the same. Obviously, one of the greatest keepers ever in Premier League, and he won a lot of trophies for Man United. Van der Sar was a great keeper, not just for me United. He was a great keeper for that when he played for Ajax, and I think he won. I think he won two. I think he won. No, I don't know. I know he won. I know he won the Champions League with Ajax. Then I think the following season he lost to Inter. Anyway, yeah, he's won a lot of Eredivisie for Ajax and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, and he obviously for Holland's record goal scorer. Nah, nah. Let me rewind that. He's not a goal scorer, he's a keeper. He's the most I think he's the most capped Dutch keep. He's the most capped Dutch player in the team. Yeah. Yeah, because he's a keeper in it, yeah. Yeah, the most capped Dutch player, yeah, Van der Sar. Yeah. Plus he's won obviously he just followed up his great career. Well, Man United winning the Champions League, again with Man United. He came in the Champions League against Man United. He won the FA Cups, won the League Cup, I think. Yeah, and so yeah, it's another good coach. And I swear he got to another European final with Fulham. I swear he got. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I might be. No, I don't think it was. I don't know. It might have been him, or when he played for Fulham. It might have been him or Mark Schwartz. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, he's had a good career, good goalkeeper. And then Peter Schmeichel's son, Casper Schmeichel. Casper just followed his dad, didn't he? Obviously, despite his difficult start here, because obviously he did have let's be real now. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm not gonna be negative to him all the way, but let's be real. Let's be real now. Let's be real now. Casper did have a difficult start in his goalkeeping career. I think he started his career at Man City, innit? Yeah, he started at Man City. Yeah, he started his career at Man City, obviously his dad played for Man United, then his dad played for Man United, then his dad. I'm surprised that Casper didn't go for Man United, but obviously he had different ideas from his dad, but obviously he started for Man United and obviously he played for City. And it's funny that Casper played for City and then his dad played for City. So I'm saying, so I know why, and that's the reason, and I think that's probably the reason why he played for City, because Casper played for City. But you can't really say he did play for City, but he had a couple of games here and there for City, but he wasn't like no spring chicken for City, but he did play for City, so that's probably why he started for his son played for City, so why he's played for City, because he played for United and played for City, yeah. So yeah. My paper C didn't really work out for him. I see, did it? So got loaded off. I think he paid for. I don't even know. I think he paid for Leeds. I'm not sure. I think he paid for Leeds. I think he might have paid for Leeds one season. Casper Schmeichel. He was doing all right there. Obviously, yeah, doing all right. But obviously, yeah, that didn't work out. Yeah. Then obviously he did all right, and obviously then he went to Leicester. And yeah, and I think one of the reasons why Leicester are where they are now, the reason why they stayed in the Premiership, they stayed in the Premier League, yeah, and they stayed in the Premier League, yeah, and they won the league, and they like get stronger because they got a keeper in Kasper Schmeichel. He thinks he's done some good saves in his time there. And obviously, it's good for Kasper Schmeichel to have to have a bang striker and Jamie Vardy. So yeah, so I think yeah, and he won the league. So Leicester he did some good saves in that season as well. Crucial saves there. So I'm saying, and plus he's Denmark's #1 keeper now. So yeah, so yeah, Kasper Schmeichel, I think he's a good goalkeeper. Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of the best keepers. One of the best. I think it's one of the best keeping. One of the best uncommon young keepers that's coming out. Apart from Kepa, but I think in hindsight, Kasper Schmeichel leads the best young keeper in that respect here for now. But Kepa will get up to Kasper Schmeichel's left, so I think Kasper Schmeichel up there. One of the best front keepers, yeah, definitely. Defenders or say Desai, yeah, see he done everything. Came to Chelsea, just again done what Van der Sar did to United. Came to Chelsea, just this cleaned up, this clear up his CV for a bit, win more trophy for Chelsea, and then be a Chelsea legend, and that's what I'm saying. Ricardo Carvalho again was with Mourinho, won stuff for Porto, came to Chelsea, won more stuff, ended up being a Chelsea legend. Yeah. Amanda Village, yeah, he came to United. No one didn't really know him, but after that, he had a great partnership with mate called Rio Ferdinand, and they won everything. They won double. They were winning doubles. They were obviously trebles before them next time, but they won doubles and they won other trophies as well. So yeah, good defense. Yeah. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. I always thought he was a world class defender because the first time I ever saw Virgil van Dijk, I saw him when he was at Celtic. That's the first time I saw Virgil van Dijk when he was playing for Celtic. And like I just said, obviously before Van Dijk came to Celtic, so obviously winning bad stuff in it. The Rangers thought, you know what, fuck this year. They started recruiting and they getting better players to challenge, and that's when they will win the league. They'll win the league in consecutive Rangers, and Celtic will bottom. Celtic will just losing their touch of it. So obviously they started going back to business, going back to basics, starting recruiting the best players. Then that's when they got Virgil van Dijk, and I reckon when they got Virgil van Dijk, that's when Celtic started winning stuff, SPO and all that kind of stuff, and start getting into Europe again. And yeah, Virgil van Dijk was a good defender, obviously, yeah. Then all of a sudden, yeah, then obviously he went from Celtic, to Southampton. And again, it's just this defender. He's just got the attribute, and it makes it good that he's Dutch as well. So he makes the attribute, his quality. Quality for Celtic, went to Southampton again. Quality for Southampton. I know Matthew Letizia was obviously he drove Southampton, but since he left, they didn't have without no one. People keep on, oh yeah, Gareth Bell, this, Gareth Bell, that. You showed this, little Woolcott, this, Chamberlain, that. I'm not dissing them players, quality, yeah, but for me, Virgil van Dijk for that team, for me. Sorry, Virgil van Dijk, mate, for me, because come on, Virgil van Dijk has done stuff for Southampton. He's put them there to get to be the elite in that Premier League time, to be that elite in it, to challenge for top six, maybe Europe, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, then obviously, and then after him that James Ward-Prowse, but he's alright, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. Then obviously Liverpool saw him and thought, yes, we need that guy because he's quality. He's made impact for Celtic, made impact for Southampton. Now they want him to make impact for Liverpool. I want to make an impact. Liverpool on their point last season away from winning the title for City. And then what they go and do? They go with two trophies in space of a week. Yeah. They go win the Champions League. They're going to win the Champions League one week. They're going to win the Champions League 1 week, and then the other week they're going to win the Europa League, go beating us. Come on, you know what I'm saying? And it means that defense stiff and they're still and the top of the league and they're flying. And that's what I'm saying. World class, bro. And another thing, he's changed these countries' philosophy as well. He's gone into his country's team, Holland, and he's changed. He's changed for them to being a. He's changed. He's changed. Van Dijk's changed. Van Dijk's changed his country from being an embarrassment, yeah, to being an embarrassment, yeah, to an elite team there to challenge for like maybe for the Euros or for the World Cup. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, quality defender. Sam Helper done stuff for Liverpool, yeah, quality. Ivanovic again done stuff for Chelsea. Scored again, got off for Chelsea. David Dress good, banging for Chelsea. Yeah, he scored that great goal again against England. Yeah, in '98. Made Graham Russell look like a right dickhead. Can't believe City legend, did he? That goal he scored against Leicester was spanking. The goal, and I'm saying the goals he scored against Man United was epic, and the most epic when he scored against Leicester was not spanking. Yeah, that's the defenders now. Midfielders, I'm saying Mark Lesson, rock solid, powerhouse, African king. Dope man. One of the African kings, yeah, quality. Makelele, Makelele. For me, when Makelele came to Chelsea, that's when you saw the real Makelele. People say, oh yeah, he was this and that for Real Madrid. He wasn't nothing at Real Madrid. He weren't nothing at Real Madrid because when he was at Real Madrid, people like Raul, Beckham, Zidane, Figo, they're all shunning. They're all like saying, oh yeah, they're all focusing them. McLean was under the carpet, so that's why he left. That's why he left with Real Madrid. Yeah, he won the Champions League stuff. Yeah, but yeah, came to Chelsea. Instant hero, bro. Legend, bro. Instant hero, legend, bro. Why do you think he's on the banner? He's on the banner. He's on the Chelsea banner in FIFA. Come on, legend, bro. Come on. He wasn't a Real Madrid legend though. Was he Chelsea legend? I'm not saying quality, bro. David Silva, I first watched David Silva at Valencia. He was quality, but it was quality. So I thought, yeah. Then when he went to City, I thought, yeah, he got even better. Got even better for City because City's won titles. They won League Cups. The only thing they're leading them now, the Champions League, and I think they can do. Well, a player like David Silva, because he's got Grell alongside him, and the player I'm going to mention, I'm going to do it in a minute, yeah. Got Grell now, and then the other player alongside him, his name is Bernardo Silva, another guy, another Portugal potential alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, quality. Bernardo Silva, yeah, maybe City, yeah. Patrick Vieira, quality for Arsenal. Ballack, quality for Chelsea. He was good for Bayern. He was good. All right for like Leverkusen, but not all right. Good for Bayern. He was good for Bayern. Better for Chelsea. That's why he's a Chelsea legend. Fabregas, better for Chelsea. All right for Barca. Pathetic for Arsenal. For me, he was pathetic for Arsenal. He did all right for Arsenal, but again, pathetic. Did show nothing. Chelsea. I wouldn't call him a Chelsea legend, no. Maybe he did stuff for Arsenal. Maybe he might be an Arsenal. I wouldn't call him, probably he's an Arsenal legend. Probably could say he's an Arsenal legend. But he ain't a Chelsea legend, nah. He was good for Chelsea, but he's not a Chelsea legend, nah. I wouldn't call him a Chelsea legend. He's good for Chelsea, but yeah. The material quality, it's for the quickest goal in Africa Cup history until Luis Saar broke that record. Yeah, and he was a manager, one has the double clean Villas-Boas mess that Portuguese mug made. I'm not dissing you, Mourinho, but you're the best Portuguese we ever had. Fuck that Villas-Boas. He trying to ruin your country. He trying to ruin your country's name. Like trying to ruin your country's name. Trying to ruin your country's name there, like what he did. Trying to make people think Portuguese can't do shit, brother. Fuck it, man. You're the best in Mourinho. This guy will be Dimitar to clean his mess up. That's the thing, anyway. Y'all told another African prodigy. I think it was quality of Barca, but this got tossed out. Because got tossed out aside, and it got tossed out aside, and then Man City bought him for the brink. Yeah, so yeah, it was Bengals to see. Yeah, quality. Roy Keane, well. Roy Keane was a beast, bro. He was a fucking beast, bro. He was a beast for United. Everyone gets in your way, you'll get. Everyone gets. If you get Roy Keane's way, you will. If you get Roy Keane's way, you know by, bro. You know by. He He was raw. He was solid. He was raw. He was solid. He was a beast, bro. He didn't take no crap. He didn't take no crap. He didn't take no crap from no one. Didn't take no crap from no one. And obviously, people start arguing what he did in the video and it's kind of nonsense and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, saying yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he was all right. It was good cow. Damien Duff, quality for Chelsea. Iron Robin, quality for Chelsea. Shame, but he got injured that time, but quality for Chelsea. He went to Bayern, quality. Yeah, strikers and leaders. Let's see. Didier Drogba, the king of Africa. Yeah, Chelsea legend, best, the only striker to score in every cup final. Quality. Henry, quality when he's only quality world class when he's not been a dickhead and handballing the ball to cheat his, handballing the ball, cheating his way to World Cups there and take the Michael out of the Irish. Yeah, his quality, Bergkamp quality, Zola, the reason why I support Chelsea, and the reason why I support Chelsea and the dynasty at Chelsea went through with him. In Hazard quality, he was quality. Hazard was a breath of fresh air when I watched him at Chelsea. Breath of fresh air, mate. And I still miss him to this day. I don't know why he went to that fucking shit Real Madrid team. I don't know. It's just something about that team, probably because he saw Raul and that, but then that era's gone now. So that era's gone, and obviously Cristiano Ronaldo as well. But that era's gone now. So but anyway, yeah, I still miss you to this day. I don't know why they won't go there in the first place, because boy, you should have stayed at Chelsea. But you're a breath of fresh air now. I know we got a new dynasty now coming up, but I still miss you though. I still miss you. It still hurts you. If you like I say, if Hazard would have gone to Barcelona, then yeah, I would have probably said, yeah, cool. I respect that because Barcelona are a good team. They're a good team and they're going somewhere. But he goes to a rubbish. Dead and pathetic team in Real Madrid, like that they rely on one player, like in Cristiano Ronaldo, to get them out of stick. I'm saying that's what hurt me the most. Like, goes to a team that lacks ambition, man. And people would hype them. People in the hype Real Madrid because of the name. That's what I'm saying as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It still hurts to this day, but it's what it is. Yeah, quality player. Yeah, Mane, another project African quality. His fellow African countrymen they're not both in the same country, but they're both African, yeah. So Salah's African, yeah, quality. Obviously his career started slowly. Well, actually, he was at Basel. Then I don't know why he left Basel. But he left Basel to come to Chelsea. That didn't happen. But anyway, he was a good player, and then when he went to Liverpool, he could play there. I think it was right for them as well. Vanished Joy, well, quality. I sold a bit from my PSV, quality PSV. Then obviously with Man United, started scoring goals. But the only problem with him, he didn't get Champions League. He didn't get that Champions League for Man United. But he was good player, quality. It's Cantona. The reason why Man United, Cantona was the reason why Man United were. He was the reason why Man United were good. Back in the day with Ferguson, because if it weren't for Cantona, I think if it weren't for Cantona, Man United will be the same. Man United will be how they are now from back. They'll be how they are now, how they play now, pathetic and shit. Yeah, they'll play Man United will be how they play now, pathetic and shit. Yeah, and they'll be how they play now. Back in the day, or to play the same way how they play now to back then they'll play. But obviously Cantona made that happen. Right? Not saying, and it's got now. And no, they ain't got no one that is got. They ain't got no one that is a Cantona player in that team. No, they ain't got no one. So obviously that's where their shit is. So yeah, Dwight York quality for Villa. This finished up at Man United quality. Hernan Crespo, what's the most career really played with Parma. Then I think went to Parma. Yeah, played for AC Milan. He was good for AC Milan. All right, Inter came to Chelsea, quality, won the league and stuff like that. Yeah, same quality. Sergio Aguero. Well, I saw him at Atletico Madrid quality, but I think Atletico Madrid. I don't think he had his potential was there at the time, but obviously came to City quality, but best striker City ever had in their history quality. William. Well, so William. I saw William first at Shakhtar Donetsk when he scored twice against us in that season, the Benitez season, innit? 12-13 season, innit? The Benitez season, yeah. That when they beat us 2-1 and Fernandinho scored, didn't it? And obviously the second they William scored twice at Stamford Bridge. I remember that when obviously came to Chelsea, he scored spike and he's done it ever since. So yeah. Wolf Zaha, quality for Palace in it. And again, if it weren't for Wolf Zaha, Palace would be relegated. If it weren't for Wolf Zaha, Palace would be in the Championship now. Trust me, they'll be in the Championship now if it weren't for Wolf Zaha. So, boy, so that's what I'm saying. Quality player. Because if it weren't for Wolf Zaha, they'll be in the Championship. So, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, I'm gonna do enough. I might do that today. Actually, I might do that later. I've done that. I've done overseas, but I'm gonna do best. I'm not obviously. I'm gonna do best European players now. Best European players. Best. I'm not gonna say European players. Not European players overseas, isn't it? Can't be European. Because Europeans overseas, isn't it? Yeah, so Europeans overseas, isn't it? Let's see that. No, Europeans overseas, isn't it? So I'm saying. Oh, I just do British, innit? I just do the British, because obviously British counts as Wales and Scotland, innit? So the best British players that ever play in the Premier League. I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna do that later. Yeah, so watch out for that. Yeah. So like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and yeah, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I big up you lot self. I've got the 24 subscribers. The 24 subscribers that's come to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, keep the good work going. Yeah, so yeah, keep it good work going. Subscribe. Yeah, obviously you must obviously enjoy my content. Yeah, so yeah, so keep it subscribe to my channel. Yeah, follow me on Instagram as well, Richie SW6. Follow me on Twitter as well, CFC Richie. Yeah, see you lot in a couple of hours in it for that video in it. Yeah, well, that video, best British players ever played in Premier League. Yeah, see you later. Good shows.